Okay, so...
Excuse me.
Oh, they're slaves.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
Have you met Caesar?
I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, his second in command, however. It was... unpleasant.
Tell me about the legate.
He's the best the Legion has to offer. Or so the legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though.
I'd like to know more about you.
Shoot.
Are you part of the Legion?
No, ma'am. I'm an independent trader from Arizona.
Is it dangerous to trade with the Legion?
Not at all. They're my best customers. As long as you don't try to sell them chems or alcohol, they treat you fair. Hell, I don't even need to travel with guards most of the time in Legion territory. All the bandits are dead or run off.
Ever trade with the NCR?
Between having to hire protection and getting slapped with taxes, it's more profitable to stick to Arizona and New Mexico. But I do cross the river from time to time when an opportunity comes along.
Talk about something else. Show me what you have for sale.
Have a look.
Okay, so I bought a bunch of stuff from him, mostly mods. Mods don't weigh anything, and I already got that. Plus, it's always good to have something like that around. Also, the problem with having a trader here when I had to leave all my stuff behind is kind of a problem. It means I can't sell most of the stuff, but...
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Anyway. That is a huge backpack. It's over this way. Probably not much. Where are we on the world map again? Oh, we're here, that's right. That's the Hoover Dam. So his camp is here, I see. I see how things are. Where did my Deathclaw go? I don't know where my Deathclaw has gone. I just now realized I don't know where they are.
Camps are getting crowded.
I will have to look for him later. Hopefully... Oh, there he is! There he is! I was getting worried about you. Okay.
What do you want from me, woman? I'm in charge of the arena, not the cooking pots.
Oh yeah, they don't like women, so we'll just... yeah. Not deal with that. Where am I heading to?
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burn.
That's right, they have puppies here. You can actually get another brain for Rex here, but I usually don't do that. I think you can get it from this guy.
The mechanical dog you have with you. Where did you get it?
He just started following me one day. I have no idea where it came from.
I see. That's very strange. I ask because Ceasar once had a similar pet, but it was lost during a battle.
So can you tell me about, well, so this is important because if you look on Rex's side, he has a old faded painting of a symbol of Caesar's Legion on him. So Rex probably did come from Caesar's Legion. At least more recently. Before that, I think there was a program in like Chicago where they were actually having like robot police dogs. So that's probably originally where Rex came from, and then ended up in this group, and then left that group, and then ended up with the Kings. So yeah. What can you tell about Legate Linnaeus?
It took years for Ceasar to conquer Linnaeus' tribe, and Ceasar showed mercy to the survivors, allowing them to join the Legion. Had the positions been reversed, Ceasar would be dead. Linnaeus is called the Monster of the East because he never, ever shows mercy.
Nice dog.
Lupa? Yes, she's the mother of a lot of our best dogs. She's getting old, but she's still a tough old bitch. Aren't you, girl? Yeah.
So yeah, you can get Lupa's brain to fix the cyber dog, but we don't need that. I have some questions. Where's Legion get its dogs?
We breed them mostly, but sometimes we get some good ones from Denver.
Oh, Denver,
that
that's the
city
city.
is overrun with them.
I thought it was Chicago, it's Denver. You train the dogs?
Been doing it since I was a boy. The mongrels know to listen up when I start talking to them.
Something else? Questions? Tell me about yourself.
I've been around dogs all my life. They're my life. Always were. All the way back when I was a tribal. One of the hangdogs outside Denver. Dogs roamed that city. Our tribe made peace with them. Thought they were our spirit animals. Helped us hunt. Provided for us in some lean times. Then the Legion came. Good thing, too. Stronger now. Don't need those beliefs anymore.
Ask questions. How did you end up joining the Legion?
When the Legion showed up, we fought. Most tribes did. Hangdogs hung out longer than most. Broke us by throwing our dogs on the fire. So we gave up. Our elders couldn't bear the idea of our spirit animals burning in the afterlife. Ceasar was impressed enough to conscript us. Use our skills with dogs to join the Legion as hound masters.
Goodbye.
Later.
So you can have an arena battle with Lupa here.
Awe. True to Ceasar.
So... And... I lost my Deathclaw again. Never mind. He's just very confused. Okay.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone.
Alright, fine. You... Wait.
Okay. Just don't be gone long. I sunburn easily.
You're wearing full-on armor. Where's my pupper? There's my pupper. Oops. No, I meant... Wait. There we go. I'm gonna leave you as you are because I don't think the game really recognizes you as existing, so... And plus it'll be funny. That's interesting, the puppies were here too. Oh. Wow. You are...
Oh, wait. True to... Ceasar awaits. You can speak with me later.
Okay, this can end up really good or really bad. What is that on your arm? What is that? It kind of looks like a Pip-Boy, but like a sucky Pip-Boy. What's behind you? Books. An auto dock. That's right. Okay. Well, let's try.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Ceasar. What were you thinking?
I had to see the mighty Ceasar with my own eyes.
Maybe I should have you struck blind so my face is the last sight you ever behold. Look, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
I'm not interested in helping him out. Just give me back the platinum chip and I'll be on my way.
Oh, I'll give you the platinum chip, and then you'll use it exactly like I tell you to.
What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
Once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye. Come back when you've destroyed whatever you find down in that bunker.
So I can actually kill Ceasar if I wanted to.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across.
It is a great honor for anyone outside the Legion
I can
to get
do
an
that.
audience
It
with
won't really
Ceasar.
change much, but I can. Are you the Legion's second in command?
No. Legate Lanius is Ceasar's second. The Legate replaced the Burned Man after the Legion's defeat at the Dam several years ago.
What can you tell me about the Legate?
He's the best warrior in the Legion. A full legionary by the time he was 12, he's never lost a battle. Had the Legate been in command during the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Legion would have won. I have no doubt about that.
Tell me about the Burned Man.
The Burned Man was Ceasar's advisor and general when the Legion was originally formed. The Burned Man led us to a disastrous defeat at the Dam. On Ceasar's orders, the Burned Man was covered in pitch by the Praetorian Guard, lit on fire, and cast into the Grand Canyon. Ceasar has forbidden us from ever speaking his true name again. And so we simply refer to him as the Burned Man.
I notice you don't carry a gun.
It's a tradition in the Praetorians to specialize in unarmed combat, because weapons can break or jam when needed most. However, our unarmed techniques favor offense over defense. We can charge the enemy and flatten him with our first strike before he can react.
I don't have the thing for that. I have some questions for you.
I'll answer if I can.
How did you end up joining the Legion?
When I was a boy, the Legion conquered my tribe. I was chosen for training as a legionary. I fought in many battles for the Legion. Eventually, Ceasar chose me to lead his Praetorian Guard. It was a great honor.
What happened to the rest of your tribe?
The girls and women were enslaved, and many of the men and boys were also chosen to become legionaries. The rest were killed.
You don't hate the Legion for what it did?
We were savages. The Legion raised us up, made us better than what we were.
Questions about other things? I guess that's it. Goodbye.
Wale.
Across the river.
Okay. I can kill him there. Like I said, it won't really change too much.
What a load of Brahmin shit. Can you believe that guy?
How did you hear what was being told? I don't think either of us can fully understand what he and the tribes have gone through.
A fair point. But from the perspective of someone west of the Colorado, the man is clearly out of his mind. Maybe he didn't intend for things to wind up this way. But that doesn't mean he needs to perpetuate this bizarre anachronistic myth. And it doesn't mean that we should sit by and nod our heads at every absurd faux Roman casus belli he can dream up. He's a tyrant, the bad kind, and there's no way we're letting him take Hoover Dam.
So yeah, Arcade really hates Caesar's Legion. He hates him in, how do I describe this? He doesn't hate them the same way Boone hates them. Boone hates them for, like, personal revenge reasons. Arcade hates them for philosophical reasons. If that sort of makes a little bit of sense there.
Lead the way.
You also follow. There we go. And technically the puppies are following Rex, so we're still good there. If I could find Legate Linnaeus, I would try to assassinate him. I think it would make things easier. But I don't really know where he is.
Oh, slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
I'll wait.
And
True to Ceasar.
right, they want me to go in there. Actually, several quests want me to go in there for differing reasons. What I'm gonna do here is leave. Because I'm not interested in doing anything else for the Legion. Or for Mr. House. And if I do have to, I'll teleport back here and just kill them all with my friends. But as for right now, that's not really necessary. And I was interested in seeing this place because I've never actually gotten this far enough in here. So, you see, that's like a bull looking thing, right? Let's see if we can get a better look at Rex here. You see that sort of red marking there? It does kind of look like a bull, so it indicates that Rex probably was with the Legion at some point. And like that other guy said, I guess Denver is kind of filled with lots of dogs, and some of them are probably cyber dogs, because they were doing that sort of weird stuff. So I think we're kind of done here. Wow, you can actually see. Didn't realize, but you can see there's a... Hi. There's a bunch of, decent stuff that way. Huh. We're not, I'm guessing we're not allowed to access a lot of the other areas here. There's just a lot of walls. So this is probably it.
I'll wait. Ceasar has permitted you to leave, but not with the platinum chip in your possession. Relinquish it and you may go.
Oh, I see. I have to leave the chip here. Here's the
The
chip.
guard in the weather station will return the chip to you when you're ready for Ceasar's mission. Otherwise, we can return to Cottonwood Cove.
Let's go to Cottonwood Cove.
Very well.
Cool. So everything except for the platinum chip.
Awe, are you ready to travel to the fort?
Goodbye.
Wale.
Whatever those...
Awe,
No!
are you ready to Wale.
Weird. Okay. So, as of right now, I'm not gonna be, like, doing anything for that. Convince the boomers. Okay. I mean, I can do that. That's easily done. Okay, let's talk to Pearl for the boomers that will help the NCR.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Awesome.
See ya.
That was simple. I mean, I'm idolized by the boomers, so that does help a lot with that sort of thing. I did not realize I could talk to you. Why wasn't the data useful? This is the person who wanted me to bug Mr. House's network. Why wasn't the data useful?
We were connected for half a minute and received enough data to fill 5 holodisks. It looked like nonsense at first, but we decoded it. It was all biometric data, life signs from Mr. House. The technology he's using is so advanced that it samples data hundreds of times per second. It's fascinating, but depressing. Whatever technology he has can't possibly be practical for the people out here.
So, Mr. House himself is alive. Somewhere in there. He's not just a computer. He's being preserved by these computers themselves. How long have you been with the followers?
About 5 years now. I have family back in Arroyo. But this is where all the good work is being done, so to speak. NCR taxes and inflation have been hard for a lot of people to deal with, and most of the money's going to the war effort. There's not much funding for medical research with OSI or any other group. Not unless it has a military application, anyway.
What do you do around here?
I'm interested in medicine, but it's not my strong suit. I try to help out with any computer issues the followers have. That's why I was helping out with the research into Mr. House's technology. Trying to, anyway.
Is there another way to get Mr. House's data?
After 2 tries, I think I've learned enough. I'm sure there's something more promising I could be helping the other followers with. Oh yeah. I didn't tell you about the first time. I'd rather not talk about it if you don't mind.
Hey, I risked a lot to get you that data feed.
True. Alright. The first try was a little less professional. Someone important on the strip had access to some of House's technology. Specifically, a Securitron. And more specifically, the someone was Benny. I know, he shot you in the head and everything. But this was a while ago. I knew he was sleazy, but I didn't realize he was so cold-blooded.
Did something happen between you two?
Ugh, so gross. It was bad enough that I didn't get any data out of the Securitron. This is why I didn't want to talk about it. It only happened once. I chalk it up to sleep deprivation and one atomic cocktail too many.
Alcohol is the only way Benny could ever get any action from a smart girl like you.
That's sweet of you to say, even if it isn't true.
Oh, I got fame for that too. Okay. Did Benny say why he had a Securitron?
He sure didn't. Benny was pretty tight-lipped and cryptic about the thing. But he did let me poke around in it for a while. I wound up helping Benny a lot more than he helped me. Once he had access to the Securitron's memory banks, he kicked me out of the tops. Big surprise, right? Should have seen that coming.
What did he have you do?
The Securitron was disabled somehow. Might have been an EMP given some of the damage I saw. Anyway, he wanted it re-enabled and connected to Mr. House's data network. The trick was getting it to be invisible on the network. If Mr. House detects a rogue Securitron in his system, he remotely fries it. Getting around that security feature was a bit tricky.
You didn't think to tell anyone about this?
Yeah, strange as it sounds, I figured that bad-mouthing one of the Strip's most powerful people wasn't a good idea. The only reason why I'm telling you any of this is because he's gone now.
Talk about something else.
What do you want?
Is there another way to get Mr. House's data?
I already told you. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Thanks again for helping with Mr. House's data network. Come see me at the old Mormon fort if you get a chance.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, she kicked me out of the conversation there. Kind of sucks, but alright. She seems nice, though. Despite everything else. Okay, so we need to talk to the ambassador here. Tell him we got friends.
Morning.
And, he'll probably send me to get more friends. That's my guess. Is this the right way? No. There was a red carpet. Yeah, there was a red carpet. Sup?
It's good to see such an outstanding citizen of the NCR. What can I do for you, my friend?
Want to talk to you about the boomers.
I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR?
Yes, the boomers have agreed to help us. They'll help us.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
Okay. Alright then. I guess I can't get that quest right now. Maybe later I can. Sorry to bother you with my Deathclaw. He just, you know, he's a bit big to fit through some doorways. But he's nice. Earlier you mentioned another assignment?
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Ceasar.
Oh.
Ever been there?
Yeah, what of it?
Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place.
Oh, we're going back to
King.
this again. Okay.
I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Ceasar. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Ceasar fellow is our best shot.
What's my other choice?
I'm not a violent man myself, so I had our guys come up with an alternate solution on the off chance that our agent-to-be shared my sentiments. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The kings, including our friend Ceasar, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
Tell me more about the king.
He's Caucasian, in his mid-30s, and extremely charismatic. It's that last part we're counting on. The Kings are a bunch of young hoodlums who aren't inclined to listen to anyone except him. Get him on your side, and the rest will fall in line.
What would I need to do?
Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there.
I think I'll go have a talk with the King then.
I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
Okay. Excuse me. So, I think, because I haven't used up my, favor with the King, I can't get him to, like, call off any hostileness with the NCR. King! No, I need to talk to you. Dude.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
You stop the violence against the NCR citizens.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
The Kings will follow your leadership.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
Yep, that was my favor. That used up my favor with the King. Not that I really needed it for anything else.
Hey, isn't that the King's dog?
I think that you can also just cash in the favor for literally cats. But, obviously it's more useful in this situation, I think. And you can also use the favor to become a king yourself. But that seems a bit weird to me, since he seems to accept the people off the free side anyway. He should just, you know, accept you as a king, I think, in my opinion. Anyway.